When I was born in Orange County 50 years ago, Huntington Beach looked a lot different. The whole county was 714, and Mission Viejo was just a cattle ranch. We were just beginning to transform the landscape and the life into the home we have today. Golden opportunities still abound here, and at South County Lexus, we're a part of it. The Golden Opportunity Sales Event is here with special lease and finance programs for a very limited time. South County Lexus at Mission Viejo. Different, just like you.
We're back with more of what's happening, and of course our major sponsor each Tuesday here on Channel 6 is South County Lexus, and we're joined today by Patrick Lustig Jr. Pat, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you with us today. So, summertime, you know, vacation time, back to school for some people, end of the model year for you folks, and you're calling it the Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Yeah, we have a lot going on right now. Our two biggest sales events of the year easily is Golden Opportunity in December to remember, and right now it's a great one going on in the summertime. A lot of stuff going on with all the different models.
Right. Now I understand that you've got some special deals and even some incentives both on the new incoming cars and some great deals on some of the 2012s you still have on the floor.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff with all the new models. You know, a lot of promotional APR, there's leasing specials, and then with the 2012 models that remain as well, there are huge incentives from the factory, you know, on those particular models.
Right. And like everybody else, you've got a couple of new things coming out, I believe, this fall.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that's been arriving. A lot of 2013s actually arriving earlier than expected. We had the 2013 GS at the very beginning of the year, surprisingly, and then the RX and LX following up after that.
So the GS actually skipped 2012. What you got earlier in the year was actually a 2013 model of that car. For those of us who aren't familiar with the nomenclature, what's the difference between an ES and a GS as far as size, as far as performance, as far as features?
In terms of the vehicle, they're very similar in terms of exterior dimensions and interior dimensions. What's different about them is the ES is a front-wheel drive vehicle. It's built to be a little more luxurious, a little more comfortable, a little softer ride, whereas the GS is rear-wheel drive, drives a little bit more aggressively. It's built to be a little bit sportier. Both still very comfortable, very luxurious cars, just one's kind of built for another niche, whereas the other for an opposing.
Which I think speaks well for your company, that you folks, you know, for those who want the more traditional, soft, comfortable ride versus those who want something a little bit more aggressive and that maybe has a little bit quicker steering and a little more snap to it, they would want to look at the GS. The nice thing about your dealership is you have plenty of everything so they can test drive and compare all the different models that you have down there as well. Well, obviously, it's a well-built car. All the Lexus line has been known for luxury from day one. You know, you folks didn't have to figure it out. They figured it out at the factory before they started building the Lexus, which is great. But they do need periodic service, and you've got a great customer service department as well. Yeah,
we do. We actually have the #1 ranked service drive in Western Region for Lexus. Expansive loaner fleet as well. You know, regardless of whether your vehicle's in warranty. I mean, you could be driving a 2012, or you could be driving, a 93. You're still going to have access to that loaner fleet.
And that's exciting as well because now some people just, if their car's in just for a quick service, maybe they just want to go up to the mall and shop or get run back home. But if the car is going to be there for some time, you make a very generous offer to them. You say, how'd you like to drive? And I know normally what you try and do is put them in something maybe that they don't own, that they don't drive, maybe something a little bit different to give them a chance to test out more of your fleet, so to speak.
Yeah, a lot of people, they like to see, maybe they drive an ES and they want to see how the RX compares, or maybe they drive an older body style RX and they want to drive the new one. We actually have a couple 2013 RX 350s in our loaner fleet, so it's a nice way to kind of look at maybe getting an extended test drive on the new body style.
That is great indeed. And you do have pickup and drop-off service for our residents here in the village if they need it as well.
Yes, we do. We have complimentary shuttle service. We also surprisingly have a complimentary diagnostic. A lot of dealerships, what they do is if you say you have a check engine light and you need to bring your vehicle in, to have it inspected, a lot of times they'll charge you about an hour of labor just to inspect the vehicle and perform that diagnostic. That's actually a complimentary service that we perform.
Right. And obviously now with all the computers under the hood, that diagnostic system helps your technicians to more quickly assess the problem and see what it is and see what might need to be done to get that car back on the road.
Oh yeah, of course. The vehicles there, there's a lot to them. There's close to about 50 different computers inside the vehicle monitoring all the different systems at any given time. But it's actually very easy for the technicians to plug into it and see exactly what the cause is.
And obviously that's an important part of keeping that car efficient and running on the road and being safe for the drivers out there. Well, I know a lot of folks are maybe planning, you know, with the kids going back to school now, a lot of folks in our age group think this is a good time to take a vacation. Places aren't as crowded, aren't as busy. Sometimes there are some late season specials in some of the hotels or whatever. So if people are planning to take maybe a road trip the next few weeks, this would be a good time to get that car in for a checkup.
Oh yeah, yes, very much so. I mean, if you're taking your car, you know, on an extended drive, it's always great. Maybe get the oil changed, you know, tires rotated, you know, different things checked on the vehicle. But then again, you know, with Lexus, if say you do have one of the newer vehicles, you know, it's still under warranty. What's nice about the Lexus warranty is it's much more comprehensive than majority warranties on vehicles. So say if you were driving somewhere, you know, the Lexus warranty, it comes with roadside assistance as well as towing. So say you're on your way to Vegas or something like that and you break down outside of it, the roadside assistance, basically you can call them. They'll come and pick you up, bring you to the nearest Lexus dealership, provide you with the vehicle.
Great. So your vacation can continue. That's a nice, that's a nice feature indeed. For our folks who have never been there, I guess the best way to say is that you're down there sort of near that big shopping mall or sort of near Saddleback College, I guess would be maybe a way to describe where you are.
Yeah, we're just, we're on Marguerite, just off of Avery, between Avery and Saddleback College, right there near the shops.
And I understand that the expansion is continuing. Your body shop, I understand, is planning some, your collision center planning some more things down there, a couple of more spray booths and some more offices as well. So that's going to be going through that modification, I guess, the next few months.
Yeah, there's going to actually be a lot of stuff going on down there. Collision centers expanding, and so forth. There's going to be basically a lot more access for customers, you know.
And we talk a lot about the brand new cars, the 2012 still remaining and the new 2013s, but you also have some great cars that have maybe been traded in, either coming back off a lease or someone wants, like you say, try something new or a little different model to meet their driving needs. So you always have a good supply of some great, very serviceable, very reliable pre-owned cars.
Yeah, we have pre-owned vehicles that basically span the entire spectrum. We do have a lot of people. Maybe they'll trade in something like a 2000, 2001, you know, vehicle that, you know, maybe miles a little bit higher, maybe miles a little bit lower, but, you know, with the Lexus, they can, you can put 400,000 miles on an original engine easily. But then we'll also have vehicles that somebody, you know, they have the 2012 and the 2013 comes out. They want to have that new model, so they'll trade in a 2012 that, you know, only has a couple thousand miles. We actually have some 2013s that somebody's traded in with only a couple thousand miles just because they decided they wanted to get a different color.
Right, okay, well there you go. So there's some great opportunities for somebody who maybe doesn't necessarily need a brand new car, but still wants something with some good use in it and again, that good Lexus reliability. Hours of operation, sales department open from when to when?
Sales is going to be open 8:30 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and on Sunday we're open 10 to 7.
Okay.
And I believe the only day we have off, I believe, is Christmas Day.
Wow, all right, so go down there and check it out, and again, if you wanted to find out more, you're down there along with the rest of your sales staff, and they can talk about that. Also, your service department, very, very highly rated, like you said, and those loaner cars, as well as if you just need to ride back to the shopping center or whatever, they'll handle that for you as well. Thanks for joining. It's good to have you on the program today.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being with us. Patrick Lustig Jr., and he's one of the fine gentlemen you'll meet down there at South County Lexus, and again, our major sponsor each Tuesday for you here on Channel 6 News. There's the number on the screen if you want to find out more. Give them a call, 347-3400. And we'll be back with more news as our program continues for you here on Channel 6.